மேடம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. சரி மேம்.
Yes, sir. Sir, no portfolio chat. Library. Okay. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of R.M.D Engineering College, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the 13th edition of Generic Talk series. Today, we delve into an exciting and transformative topic, the future of business analytics, trends and innovations. In a world driven by data, business analytics has become an cornerstone of strategic decision making. From leveraging artificial intelligence to uncovering predictive insights, the field is constantly evolving. Today, we are honored to have with us Mr.Saravanan Krishnamoorthy, Senior Business Consultant, Colruyt Group, Belgium, an accomplished expert in the field to guide us through this exciting topic. Before we dive into the talk, let me take a moment to introduce our resource person. I now request Dr. P. Elumalai, Head of the Department of CSE, to welcome today's speaker, Mr. Saravanan Krishnamoorthy. Please, sir.
Thank you, madam. So it's an immense pleasure to welcome you all. I would like to welcome today's guest, Mr. Saravanan Krishnamoorthy, Senior Business Consultant, R.M.D Group, Belgium, for the topic of future business analytics, trends and innovations. In this moment, I would like to welcome our principal, dean, faculty members, my dear students, and for helping for this conducting this event. I would like to thank for this juncture for management for initiating for well supporting for all these events. I hope this event will be helpful for all of us. This business analytics trends and innovations in future, it will be helpful for all of us, not only for the faculty members, students also. It will be very helpful for you. I hope this session will be fruitful for all of us. Okay, for making this session is a grand success. I wish all of you. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. R. Sasikumar, Professor of CSE, to introduce Mr. Saravanan Krishnamoorthy. Please, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce the speaker of today's session, a retail industry enthusiast, Mr. Saravanan Krishnamoorthy, Senior Business Consultant, Colruyt Group, Belgium. I am very proud to inform that Mr. Saravanan is our alumni who belongs to that 2008 to 2012 IT batch. He completed his MBA from Jamskook University in Australia in the year 2016. He started his career at TCS as a system engineer in 2012. He was given the role of business analyst in 2016 at TCS, where his primary focus was to gather and analyze business requirement of detailed functional specification documents. He contributed towards benchmarking retailers' capabilities against leading competitors and future trends. He joined the Colruyt Group Belgium as a solution analyst in 2018. From October 2022 to January 2024, he was with R.M.D South Dusseldorf, Germany as a senior business analyst. Mr. Saravanan has a number of certifications to his credit. He is a certified professional Scrum product owner. His hobby is photography, and he is recently very passionate about drone photography. We are indeed very happy to have Mr. Saravanan Krishnamoorthy with us today to talk about the future of business analytics, its trends and innovations. I welcome him once again and would like to hand over the session to him. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let us all tune into this session with an open mind and eagerness to learn. Mr. Saravanan, we are eagerly looking forward to your talk. The virtual stage is all yours. Over to you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for the warm introduction and to all the faculties, to Mr. Elumalai HOD and Sasikumar, who have been interacting so much in the past, and also Sharon for the warm introduction. Thank you. So let me present my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah. So today's topic is about business analytics and what are the trends and innovations that are currently, the buzzwords that are going on in the field of business analytics. So in general, business analytics is going to be $100 billion industry in couple of years, and it is already increasing a lot by the time we speak. Um, so uh, let me, yeah. So the agenda, can you see the agenda as well now? Just to check. Sharon?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So agenda for today's session is a brief introduction about business analytics and its differences between data analytics, and also the current landscape of business analytics, where do we stand currently, and the future trends and innovation, and what are the career opportunities that the field of business analytics provide, and how do we prepare for it, and the conclusion. Okay, so introduction. So business analytics in general, it refers to data. So how companies or industries use data, and with help of statistical analysis and technologies, mainly to identify various patterns in terms of be it buying behavior or selling behavior, and the insights that helps organization to make informed data driven decisions. So business analytics is all about how industries use data. So data is like, digital gold in nowadays. So if we have data, and how do we sell data and make informed decisions, it's all about, business analytics. So coming to the key components of business slash data analytics. So uh, data collection, data cleaning, data transformation, data analysis, data visualization, and decision making. So these are the six main components that is part of business come data analytics. Why I have mentioned business come data analytics? So they both differ slightly from each other. With regards to data analytics, so data collection, data cleaning, transformation, and data analysis, data visualization, and decision making. So all the six components are part of data analytics. But in terms of business analytics, data collection, analysis, visualization, and decision making. So these are the four components that make business analytics. But for data, it's all six. So data analytics focuses on analyzing data to identify patterns and trends, while business analytics uses data analytics analysis to make business decisions. So first we start with data collection. So anywhere the raw data is the input for any technology. So we start by collecting data in forms of Excel or reports, etc. In whichever, even a written report is also a data. And coming to the data cleaning, so this is where, we clean up unwanted corrupted data which is not useful in any ways to make, to aid our analysis. So we clean up the data, and then we transform the data, like we segregate data into different forms in whichever way that we want. And then having transformed the data, then we start with data analysis. So data analysis, that we check on different parameters, key process indicators, and once we analyze these data, we segregate, or there should be some medium where we need to visualize data. So one such tool is Tableau, Power BI, where it is a powerful medium where we visualize data. And from the data visualization, the decision making happens. So which is right or wrong, and how do we proceed? So all these five will help in making the will help the organization in making the decisions. So also coming back to the difference, Data analytics focuses on analyzing data to identify patterns and trends, while business analytics uses data analysis to make business decisions. So coming to the current landscape of business analytics, so there are types of business analytics that we first need to understand. The first one is descriptive analytics. So in terms of descriptive, what happened, what happened, analyzing the past sales, for example, could be a part of descriptive analysis. And predictive analysis. So predictive analytics is what will happen. So forecasting future trends using historical data. One such example is weather reports, right? So we see in news that we are going to experience rain, thunderstorm, and also AccuWeather is one such app on Google Weather where they use predictive analytics by using historical data in the same time last year, how was it, and now, and also with the help of satellite imaging tools and technologies. So this predictive analytics is one such type of business analytics. And the last one is about prescriptive analytics. So what should we do? Basically, that's about prescriptive analytics. And example, recommending strategies to achieve desired outcomes. So basically, descriptive and predictive can aid prescriptive analytics. And we also have one more analytics, which is called diagnostic, which I have not mentioned here, but with the current landscape, this is what we are at, and diagnostic analytics is upcoming, and pretty much leading organization just started using. So let's stick with what we have currently. So these are three different types of analytics. One is descriptive, which what happened is what descriptive, and predictive, what will happen. Prescriptive is what should we do. So having seen the different types of business analytics, let's go in detail about various examples of business analytics and where it is used. So current in today's industry wide standards, it is used everywhere. And one like few examples, retail, healthcare, finance, and marketing are four leading industries that use business analytics heavily. So in retail, recommending products to customer based on shopping history. So in example, Amazon, Walmart, even company that I'm working for, Colruyt, uses business analytics. Healthcare, predicting disease outbreaks using patients' data. So once we are registered to a certified healthcare provider, and where our data is stored with all the reports, tests that we, periodical health checkups. So with those as a data inputs, uh, healthcare industries can predict, your upcoming disease or some illness, so that if that is predicted much earlier, then you take all those precautionary measures. So that's an example for predictive analytics. And in terms of finance, so nowadays security is a very big talking point for finance industries. So detecting fraudulent transaction in real time. So a lot of we hear lots and lots of news that uh, this much $1 million, million rupees, or have been hacked, theft. So here in finance, detecting fraudulent transaction in real time is one of the biggest use case for this business analytics. And coming to marketing, so one other such example where they use optimizing ad campaigns to target the right audience. So we get data inputs periodically from different various ads. So those ad data points access your decision maker to how you can effectively use those to target different customers at a different standpoint in time. So this is about different examples. Even in defense, business analytics is used. Lot many industries. So retail, healthcare, finance, marketing, manufacturing, defense. So these are some of the examples where business analytics is used currently. Okay, coming to the future trends and innovations. So in terms of trend, so artificial intelligence and machine learning, big data analytics, real-time analytics, data democratization, predictive and prescriptive analytics. So these are all buzzwords that are currently prevailing in business analytics world or in the industry. So what this means, so we all know more about AI, and we are all using nowadays. AI is a big part of our life, right? So automation of data analysis and insights. So AI and machine learning go hand in hand together, and then this is where business analytics will be used or currently being used, and it will have a big potential in coming days. And big data analytics. So big data is handling unstructured data from IoT, social media, news media, and your sales report. Everything that every possible data points is covered under big data analytics. And how these data points are, these are unstructured and making it structured and presenting in the most easily understood format to the business. So that's where big data analytics comes into the picture. And coming to the real time analytics, so in the previous slide we uh, saw about finance industry, how they are detecting fraudulent transaction in real time is one of the use case where making decisions faster. So uh, one such example that we saw was in finance industry, where we see that fraudulent transactions are being handled, detected in real time. And another example is traffic management. And another example could be buying behavior. You were browsing through either Flipkart, Amazon, for example, and then suddenly you go to Facebook or Instagram, you get ad, so related to what products that you saw. So this is all about real time analytics. And coming to the fourth trend is data democratization. So currently it's all more of a technical flavor that business analytics is all about, so coding and all those stuff. But business are not technical. They need a tool to visualize, and they need all those power that without any coding technology or knowledge that I want to visualize these data. So this tools for non-technical users like Tableau and Power BI is a great tool where business can themselves go to Tableau or Power BI to analyze those reports, bring in those reports. They don't need any technical flavor. Of course, they need to understand the tool in detail, but it doesn't need any, coding knowledge or such. And predictive and prescriptive analytics. So it's all about, we saw, forecasting trends and recommending actions. So weather reports could be the best example that I could give. So, like, we are expecting very strong rains, and then we take precautionary measures. And in healthcare, you know, based on your frequent health checks, reports, or different patients' reports, we could mix and match, and we could at least for 70 to 80% say that how frequently there could be some kind of in relation with other patients history with you. So these are some trends and innovation uh, that are currently existing in terms of business analytics industry. So I want to mention a case study. So having we previously saw about different types of business analytics, examples of business analytics. Now it's time that we also see a important case study and see how these different types or different segmentations of business analytics comes into the picture here. So Amazon's personalized product recommendation. So we all know Amazon, right? So it's one of the biggest retailer, and they were facing a problem like they wanted to improve customer experience and increase sales by providing personalized shopping experience. So they have a platform where users go and shop, and then every time you have to search for your products, and your search history will say serve as a data point for Amazon. So they wanted to improve the customer experience and increase sales by providing personalized shopping experience. So every time you go and search, say I want to buy, a laptop, a tab, a mobile phone and headset, all these products, and then using your search history, they can provide you with the best possible outcome in terms of they will urge you to buy this one with some additional offers or something. So what Amazon did, Amazon collected and analyzed past customer purchase data, browsing history, and product rating. So I was mainly focusing on the search history, but they were also, customer purchase. What did you buy previously? Browsing history. Browsing history is also, search history is also part of here, the browsing history, and then product ratings. So we also see product ratings as an important driver for our buying behavior. So Amazon collected these data points, customer purchase data, browsing history, and product ratings. So they identified which products were frequently brought together or viewed by similar customer group. So by doing this, they were grouping customers into different segmentized way, and customer segment A, B, and C, for example. And then they went on to see that by analyzing patterns, so all these, they grouped, first of all, they grouped all those customers into different segmentized behavioral patterns. And these patterns they analyzed for some time. And Amazon discovered that customers often purchased complementary products, for example, a phone case with a smartphone. So that's an important data point that they gathered using different purchase history, browsing history, and product ratings, and they segmentized customers into different patterns. And from those patterns, they discovered customers often purchase complementary products. And using machine learning algorithms, Amazon predicted which products a customer might be interested in based on their browsing and purchase history. So machine learning platform is one such platform where it can be custom built, or it's also a different tool that different retailers or different organization use. So by using those machine learning algorithms, Amazon predicted which products a customer might be interested in based on their browsing and purchase history. And then finally, the system recommends product to customers through a customers who brought this also brought section. So this is how I think most of us would have seen this when you are shopping or like browsing Amazon .in. So customers who brought this also brought section. So this is where we see the recommendations that someone was brought who earlier purchased a phone case or a phone also brought a different product will be shown here. So this is how Amazon identified or tapped into the world of business analytics, and it eventually sends personalized emails or app notification suggesting items that match the user's interest. So we saw these four different steps, right? Where does it fall into? The first one, Amazon collected, analyzed past customer purchase data, browsing history, etc. So this is part of descriptive analytics. So what happened? So previously we saw different types of business analytics. So descriptive analytics is the part they tapped into. And the second part is the diagnostic analytics. Why did it happen? So this is the part that I didn't mention earlier, because this is an upcoming analytics segment that is used by Amazon and few other industries. But I wanted to also inform you that this type is existing and it is fast upcoming. By analyzing patterns, Amazon discovered that customers often purchased complementary products. So this is one of the data point for diagnostic analytics. Why did it happen? By seeing what happened, why did it happen, coming to what will likely to happen. So this is all about predictive analytics. So that's how Amazon used machine learning algorithms. They predicted which products a customer might be interested in based on their shopping history, behavior. So they predicted that they are most likely to uh, use, customer are most likely to buy products which other customers who brought this also brought this section. So that's how they introduced what should we do. So it's a prescription that Amazon made by using this business analytics. So the outcome, so this use of business analytics has been a game changer for Amazon. So especially contributing almost 35% of its total sales through personalized recommendations. It enhances customer satisfaction and increases the likelihood of repeat purchases. So when we see that those kind of recommendations, so there is a value that Amazon is generating to us. So it's not only just poking us to buy certain items, but it is a value, and that value is reaping benefits, and the value is personalized recommendation. So i'm I'm a shopper who, like, I wanted to buy cell phones or a laptop, a gadget. But if I'm getting recommendations like a toothpaste or a brush or a water bottle, why would I go and spend my time? If I see those kind of recommendations, then I'm not going to buy from those websites, right? So it's like analyzing what is there in customers mind, and is buying patterns really help industries to boost sales. So that's how Amazon tapped, and finally it is reaping benefits. Not sure if there are any questions. I'm just looking at Sharon or Sasikumar. There are any questions? I can stop for a minute.
There is no questions currently in chat box. You can continue.
Okay, perfect. Okay, coming to the career opportunities. So this is where we are at, right? So okay, having given you all these information, what business analytics and what data analytics is, different types of business analytics, and the examples that currently exist, within the business analytics field, and also the future trends and innovations that are existing, and still a lot more use cases. And also we saw about case study, how as a student, that it is going to help me. Like I said, this is going to be $100 billion industry, and data is the digital gold. And those who tap into this kind of professions are earning in terms of their CTC is also high, and the future, the value that you will be providing to those organization is significant. So the career opportunities, the roles that we see is data analyst, business analyst, data scientist. So first, data analyst is more towards building reports, the thing that we saw here: data collection, data cleaning, transformation, analysis, visualization, and decision making. So leave out the last part, but the first five parts will be more relevant to data analyst. You definitely need to have some kind of technical competencies to build this level of understanding. But for business analyst, you don't need that much of technical knowledge. Rather, you need to understand the technical flavor. So myself, I'm a business analyst. So I'm not a technical guy, but I know how it is working in the system, and you need to understand. Uh, I would say it should be techno-functional. So there is a lot of demand for data analyst. Having said that, there is also a demand for business analyst, and data analyst and data scientist is like, in terms of the maturity model, or in terms of profession, data analyst is more into technical flavor, business analyst is more techno or functional business oriented flavor, and data scientist is like, you are really they will throw you data dump, and with those data dump you analyze and you create a marvel. That's how data scientists are. And they are kind of advisors to the industries that they are specifically working towards to. And skills that you need: SQL, Python, and data visualization and statistical analysis. So these are the skills, for data analyst. First, you should start with SQL, Python, and also, for business analyst, you need to have that data visualization technique tools to understand, like Power BI, Tableau, Adobe Analytics. So these are some tools for data visualization. And coming to the industry demands, every industry needs these kind of data driven decision makers. So pretty much every industries, like we saw retail, healthcare, even in defense, there is a lot of need currently with the social economic conditions that we are in. So, and also certifications. uh, Google Data Analytics is one such, and certification course that is currently available under Google. It's completely free. You can just explore that as a starter, I would say. And also using those data analytics certification or course that you do, you are already, in terms of 10% of top 10%, I would say, if you complete those Google data analytics. So that's how the market is wide open for you guys, including me, for us. You just have to, the courses are there, the information is there. You just have to, there is first of all, you need to understand the concepts in detail. That's how, Google data analytics will help you. And also, if you need practical certification, Tableau or Adobe certifications might help in terms of practicalities. So there is theoretical and practical. As students, mostly will be exposed to theoretical, but there are certain courses that will also help you to achieve a certain degree of practical experience. So even with Google Data Analytics and Tableau, you could learn both theory and the practical. So Tableau and Power BI are, if you learn those certifications, I would say that it will help you in terms of your career progression. Coming to soft skills, so let's say you learn all these certifications, but without soft skills, we are not complete, I would say. So knowledge wise, we can be 100%, but soft skills majorly play a role in terms of how we use our knowledge, those certifications. So critical thinking, problem solving, and communication. So these are the core of our soft skills in any field. It doesn't mean only for business analytics. It could be for any field. Even, there is a lot of demand in terms of UI UX, front end developers, and also Java, .NET, Azure. So any skills, be it, without critical thinking and those problem solving technique along with communication, we are not complete. So hands-on projects, I would say, work on small scale data analytics projects and or internships. So there would be certain websites which will help you with those data dump, and from those data dump you can have a small scale data analytics projects built. In case you are in your final semester or final year, this could be uh, your suggestion that I would say, build a small scale data analytics projects, and this could help you, in terms of your career as well. And coming, the goal here is to turn data into information and information into insights. So this is coming from Carly Fiorina. So she is the CEO of HP. So very beautiful sentence. I liked it, so I just wanted to communicate the same. The goal here is to turn data into information and this information into insight. So that is what, in a nutshell, business analytics mean. So data is there, but it's a raw data. How do we convert these raw data into something that is visually understandable to business? That's where, business analytics or business analyst or data analyst come into picture. Okay, I think we are almost at the end. Any questions so far, or we are good? I hope the session is as useful for you guys. So thank you all. If there are any questions, please contact me in my LinkedIn. So if you type Saravanan Krishnamurthy 0706, that's my user ID, and just contact me in LinkedIn. I would be happy to help you over with any questions.
I have a question, Mr. Saravanan.
Yeah.
What tools or platform would you recommend for the students to master in this, to stay in this analytic kind of roles?
Yeah. So in terms of coding, Python, SQL. So I think easier version is SQL, and then the Python language. If they learn these two, in terms of technicalities. If they learn these two, Python and SQL, it will be much more helpful in this field. And in terms of data visualization, Tableau, Power BI. So these two tools will help them to be, fast track their career. That's my advice. I think the demand, there are a lot of openings in the industry currently where people are looking for experts, or not even experts, those who know Tableau or those who know Power BI, but the the openings are like in lakhs, but the positions that are being filled is like few thousands. So I think it's the right time or to invest in this technologies, SQL or Python. And I think we are still young. People are still young in their, just final year, third year. I think this is the right time to just slowly get into, first understand, theories of business analytics, understand about what Python is, understand about what data visualization really means. Like I've explained, data, you convert these data into different segments, and then you put it in a pie chart. That is data visualization. And this data visualization can be visualized using Tableau and also with the help of Power BI. So these tools, even Adobe, much easier, could help in visualizing. So if I am, let's say, if you are not more into technical flavor, I don't like, or I'm more passionate about non-technical work, but I want to be inside IT, then learn this certification, Tableau, Power BI, Adobe certifications. I think I would suggest start with Google Data Analytics. There are a lot of free courses. You don't have to pay a rupee to learn this. You just have to, you need an internet connection, a system to learn. And then there are like, if you spend 1 hour each day, I think by end of 1 month, 30 days, I think you will be giving a session about data analytics to your peers. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Saravanan. I hope there's no more questions. Okay, let us wind up this session. Thank you, Mr. Saravanan, once again for such an enlightening and engaging talk. Your insights into the future of business analytics and innovations shaping the industry have certainly sparked our curiosity and inspired us. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. Your willingness to put it into words is all that is necessary. I now request Dr. D. Rajalakshmi, Associate Professor of CSC, to propose the vote of thanks.
Yes, sir. Good morning to all. On behalf of R.M.D. Engineering College, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made today's session of the Generic Talk Series 13 possible. It has been an incredibly insightful and enriching experience. Firstly, I would like to express our sincere thanks to Mr. Saravanan Krishnamoorthy, Senior Business Consultant at Colruyt Group, Belgium, for sharing his invaluable knowledge and expertise on the future of business analytics, trends and innovations. Mr. Saravanan Krishnamoorthy's deep insights into the evolving landscape of business analytics and his thought-provoking perspectives on the emerging trends have undoubtedly opened our minds to new possibilities in this field. We truly appreciate the time and effort you dedicated to prepare and deliver such a comprehensive session. A special thanks to our esteemed management and principal for their unwavering support in organizing this event and fostering an environment that encourages learning and professional growth. Your leadership and commitment to excellence are always inspiring. I would also like to extend our gratitude to the head of the department, Dr. P. Erumalai, for your guidance and encouragement. Your continuous support in ensuring the success of initiatives like this is truly commendable. A big thank you to Dr. R. Sasikumar, the coordinator of the Generic Talk Series 13, for his meticulous planning, coordination, and seamless execution of this session. Without your dedication, this event would not have been as smooth and impactful. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants who joined us today. Your engagement and enthusiasm in the discussion reflect your genuine interest in staying ahead in the world of business analytics. We hope you found the session informative and that it sparked new ideas and avenues for your professional growth. We look forward to more such enriching sessions in the future. Thank you once again to everyone who contributed to the success of today's event. Wishing you all a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. As we come to the end of this insightful session, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone who has joined us online today. Your participation and enthusiasm truly made this event a success. We hope you found the session on this future of business analytics, trends and innovations is inspiring and informative as we did. We look forward to having you with us in upcoming editions of this Generic Talk series where we continue to bring you an engaging topics and distinguished speakers. Until then, stay curious, stay connected and take care. Thank you once again and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Saravanan.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for the opportunity.
Thank you all.
சார் எண்டு கொடுத்துட்டுமா யாரு சார்